another entertainment segment of Impact. I'm your host, independent filmmaker John Russell Cring, and I'm really excited today because have you ever had one of those moments when you met somebody and you knew that your life was never going to be the same, that they are a totally interesting, unique, artistic person, and you just want to introduce them around to everybody that you meet? So as soon as I got this show, this lady was somebody that I immediately wanted to have on because to me, she encompasses everything that's cool and artistic in the Capital Region, or even in life in general. All right, with an introduction like that, Chelle, you better deliver. This is Chelle Montblanc. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Chelle, you do fashion, you do design, you do crochet, you do a little bit of everything. Do you have trouble kind of staying in one area, or is your brain just full of ideas?
I'm full of ideas, but I have a lot of problems staying with one thing for long. That's why I started to learn how to do many different things, because I get bored very easily.
What's that process like? Like, how do you discover how to do so? Let's say you're interested in, a new art form. How do you all start getting interested in that? How do you start learning?
How did I start learning? Well, with knitting and a lot of fiber crafts and fiber arts, I just picked up books. I watched videos online. A lot of my friends do knit or crochet, but it's kind of, not everybody can show someone how to do something. I can't.
Okay.
I have no patience for anything.
So it's like the old thing, the best thing to do is just throw yourself into it.
I just threw myself into it, and I've always collected strange things and odd things. So
I kind of consider you a taste maven.
Really?
You have great. Oh, well, there you go. My microphone fell. I was so excited that my microphone fell off for you. But no, I mean, you have great taste. You have great ideas. And was this something that you kind of all the way back through high school, even when you were a little girl, that you were always kind of interested in the unusual?
Yes, I have a very odd family as it is.
Okay.
But, I was always interested in making things and making clothing. When I was very young, I started to read W magazine when it used to come in the newspaper format.
Okay.
And I'd tack things all over the walls, and they weren't normal looking.
Right.
It wasn't your average fashion. It's not like looking through some teen magazine and like, ooh, and putting up little things to do with like your favorite Tiger Beat guy. It was just pictures of certain designers and certain ideas. And I was left alone a lot. And so I used to just go to the library all day. I go to the library if I saw something neat. I always wanted to make things, and people always tell you, oh, I'll show you how, and they never do. So the best thing is, you know how it is. It's like, oh, I'll do it.
Just disappointment from people constantly.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
So basically what has inspired me is constant disappointment.
Oh, I absolutely believe that as an artist, in writing and everything. It's like your misery is the gold mine that you
and it is misery.
From.
It's misery. I don't know why I do the things I do. I don't think what I do is anything interesting or artistic.
Well, I have, for example, here, you've got what you call religipurse?
Yeah, we call it religipurse.
Which is all of these, just beautiful imagery of, the Madonna and, Jesus and all this type of thing on this very stylish vintage purse.
Yes, yes. And I have a glow-in-the-dark rosary, and this is actually somebody's letter that I found within a box of these things. I always hook up at garage sales. I always end up being the person to take something that nobody wants. Mm-hmm. And I have boxes full of postcards and religious ephemera. I've got the death announcements of hundreds of people I've never met.
Really?
Yep, so I just end up pasting them on things and be like, oh, look at this. And then people are like, you're not right. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm going to put this back upstairs.
But you're repurposing it. You're turning something that was about death into something artistic and alive. I mean, for example, this beautiful headpiece that you created, which at the center of it is some sort of animal skull.
That's a deer skull. My uncle is a bow hunter, and he supplies me with a bunch of skulls. It has not have its horns anymore because I used those for a different piece. in my very first show.
You also repurpose your own stuff, don't you?
Yes, I never keep anything unless it really, really stands out to me, because I don't want to have boxes and boxes full of things up in my attic of things that I did make once upon a time. I want to continue taking those things and making them into new things.
Right. But this, for example, you have typewriter keys. You told me that there's part of your couch on here.
Yeah, I made the headpiece. I took off the upholstery. It's that back there,
right,
and I made a traditional headpiece. But
is this just yarn? Or?
No, that's actually medical gauze from my first shows. Yeah, I had a box of it, and I made an outfit out of medical gauze for my first show. And then what am I going to do with that? So I just dyed it again and ripped it up and just started braiding it. And
well, we have some pictures from some of your different shows, and almost everything that you did for those shows was basically items that you wouldn't normally associate with creating fashion.
Yes, because that's what we do at Avant Garb. I like to participate in the show. It's a charity show, usually in the fall. It's been every other year lately, but the whole purpose of it is it's recyclable fashion, and basically like 90% of what you use has to be recycled or non-traditional fabric. And a very good friend of mine, Roxanne Storms, got me into it. I helped her out at Trashin' one year, and then she just encouraged me a lot to do it, and I felt like I needed to do it because I had so much stuff laying around, and I've always wanted to make things. And it sounds silly, but I don't know. I just never really experienced any encouragement, and then I just went nuts with it.
Well, honestly, that's why I wanted to have you on the show. I wanted people to see just how, let's face it, you're on the underground here. You make art for art's sake. You don't know who's going to see it. That's not why you make it. You know, and I think that it is absolutely, totally original and interesting. And you are also, when you and I first met, I called you up and you were working at a porn shop, and I needed I think I needed a 70s or 80s porn magazine, and you just like totally hooked me up with everything.
Yeah, I'm good like that. I have a little bit of everything at my house. I do that as well. It's one of my little hobbies. I just seem to have everything.
You're not a hoarder, are you, Chelle?
I don't think I'm a hoarder.
Okay.
I've been called a hoarder. My house looks like a squat, yes.
Yes. But see, I think as long as your stuff is cool, it's not hoarding.
I don't think I'm hoarding. I just am sorting.
When you have baby diapers, that's hoarding.
No babies.
No baby diapers. No actual, cat feces.
No.
Okay.
No, they go outside.
Okay.
They're not allowed in the house.
I'm sure maybe we could repurpose some cat feces and create something.
I've done that before, but that could get me in trouble if I talk about that.
Oh, no, we want to get you in trouble. That's what this is about.
No. I'm on the straight and narrow. I'm behaving myself.
So, have you got any projects that are coming up that you're excited about?
Not really.
No?
No, I never really. I'd love to do more shows, but sometimes it's just hard for me to get involved. I never seem to fit right into boop, where it goes, and I don't know.
But isn't that what makes you an artist, though? I mean,
guess.
Do artists really? Are they supposed to fit?
I don't know. I'd love to be able to do more, locally, but I just feel like I don't know. I don't like doing things for other people. I like doing things for me.
How could people find out if they wanted to commission you or, had an idea for something that they wanted to do? How could people find you?
How could people find me?
Yeah, how could they find you?
I don't know.
Well, you're on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I don't want to be found.
I
don't want to be found.
Chelle, I'm trying to turn you into a star here, darling.
Oh, a star. Okay, you have to come by the Indian in the Stockade at 3 p.m. on alternating Tuesdays. There's a little box there for the tour.
Right, it's like the Third Man. You put the microfilm in.
I prefer that. I prefer that over anything. I like to do projects. I just meet people, through word of mouth. I've met a lot of very interesting.
You're a facilitator too. You put
people together.
I'm the
facilitator. Yes,
you do that.
I'm a catalyst. I remember forcing Valerie.
Yes, Valerie.
I didn't even ask her. I was like, "Do you know a girl?" Yeah, and they're like, "Yeah, I know a girl."
Well, I needed a girl to do a rather specific scene, you know, where she was unclothed and a killer and things like that. And you were like, "Oh, I know the girl right there." Boom. And then the next day, she was standing in front of me.
Yeah, I do
showing
that.
me her tattoo.
See, that's the thing. It's like, I think I'm not a star. I don't have star power.
I disagree, Chelle.
I think I make monsters.
Well, you know, there's a lot to be said for that, but I think I think your work speaks for itself. It's totally interesting, totally unique. I especially like the dress that you used a videotape for.
I actually was going to wear that today.
You
yes,
had that?
I was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I do have that. I just unearthed it. I was going to wear that, but it doesn't fit. It's too big for me. I can't get it on now.
Oh.
And it's 17 degrees.
That's
I was like,
true.
This is brittle.
You probably
this
don't.
Is cold.
You probably don't want to wear a videotape dress in 17 degrees. That's
no,
probably a mistake.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
See, that's what makes you an artist.
See, I thought about it.
Sacrifice the body, Chelle.
Yeah, I couldn't. It was too cold.
I know.
I thought of dressing up, but then I was like,
no, you look great, babe. You look great. You even made I know you had a little dicky. That's good. Oh wait, hey, someone's calling for you.
Oh no.
I don't know who it is. Maybe it's somebody who wants work. That's right. Hello? What, you want to hire Chelle? You want her to do the Capital Region, no, that's not anything like that.
Yeah. The shame of the Capital District. The shame.
I know. Honestly, I would just really like to see more artists like yourself out there, and I'm just in awe of the work that you do.
Thank you. I'd like to see a lot more different art as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. There are a lot of great artists in this area. It's just unfortunate. I don't really get out to events very often. Mm-hmm. I'm home making things.
You are.
I'm exercising.
That's right. And you said you were socially awkward, even though you weren't in this interview. You did fantastic in this interview.
I've got
by
coffee.
The way. Are you ready next time? That we do this?
I can be ready. I'm always ready.
All right.
No, I'm not. Never. I'm never prepared properly. I can't help it. I've got this habit. I'll just sit somewhere and stare. And then it's Tuesday.
That's part of your
like,
charm.
Oh, no.
That's part of your charm. That sort of blankness sometimes. It's wonderful. Very nice. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. Look for Chelle on Facebook, even though she probably won't friend you and doesn't want to know you.
I friend everybody.
Okay. Well, there you go. She friends everybody. And thanks for watching another episode of Impact. Hopefully, we'll have more of these underground artists on. Contact us if you would like to be on the show. And I can do an embarrassing interview with you, too.
Criminy.
Proctors, bringing the best in arts, education, and entertainment.